Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Elden Ring invasion video. My name is Yashabu, and today we have a DC compilation on my level 40 sleep build. And it is really a thing that happens a lot. The majority of these clips were just taken in a single day of playing, and it is just an extremely common thing that happens.
Hello, just that would be a very fun fight.
There's Stilovsky interrupting the Overleveled Phantom fight. So that guy that I was fighting with, the Malekith, who's extremely overleveled, I think he just like ran off and like returned home because he didn't have heals or something. But I got to fight Stilovsky here, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, man, you really can't have anything in Elden Ring. They really had to nerf the Cestus, because just look at that. Somebody with high poise like that isn't even going to get stunned by Cestus anymore, because of course they had to nerf it. It was perfect the way it was. It's so easy to space. It was perfectly balanced, but no, they had to nerf it because people were complaining. Can't have anything in Elden Ring. If I would have just R1 mashed, I probably would have got this guy, but I got that accidental backstab and he is already out. Already pulled that big old plug. It is really weird. I've been noticing that DCing is now something that PvEers do as well, not just like sweat lords that don't want to give you the satisfaction. Even though you ask most invaders, DC is pretty much always better than a flat out win, just because it's funnier. Like, haha, bro, quit out the game to not lose. It's like that's just an extra. It's like 2 wins in 1. Okay, so the host has already gone up this ladder. And this level 200 wanted to, by the way, the Stilovsky guy earlier, he was 200, and pretty much every overleveled phantom, for whatever reason, in these clips is going to be level 200, except for one very high level that we will get to later. But so this guy's 200, he's running away from me, he doesn't want nothing to do with me, he runs out of heals, he's booking it. I got the daggers, so no ladder for him. But yeah, I think I started to say the host is already at the top of the ladder, and so I kill him. He's dead. I go up this long ladder, and probably a full minute later, I am up here, and he has already yoinked to that plug. So nothing for me there. Again, anything to avoid the death screen. It really is wild how much of a pussy's game Elden Ring is. It's like the bosses are pussies, the players are pussies, just through and through. It's just a little baby boy's game. But so I thought these people did the cute little switcheroo that people do, where they have like the 2 rings that make the host and the phantom swapped. But they did not do that. The host has DC'd, and he's doing his epic PogChamp point down over there. And I just kind of yoinky sploinky on him, and there he goes, and just in time for the DC. But yeah, so that host just DC'd too late. That's what happened there. Mr. Overleveled 200 fingerprint guy over here just spamming that good old-fashioned Peterson Pang. And this host is just relentless with his, look how brave he is. He's putting in so much work. And I think this guy is light rolling, if I'm not mistaken. Is that a light roll? Maybe not. Maybe he's just spam rolling really hard, but the halberd swap comes in clutch. And this guy is just immediately DCing. He is super brave when I'm going after his 200 fingerprint boy, but as soon as... And he had a blue! He had a blue, and he was just like, nah. Maybe he didn't see the blue? Like, I mean, obviously this blue is completely clueless, but like, it still would have been an unfair fight. Maybe you could have got something out of that host. Like, I just don't get it, man. Really is wild. There goes the blue. Look at him. On to his next adventure. Okay, so this one, I catch this dude lacking, and he's doing that normal gamer damage. Actually, that isn't that high, but we're about to see his level is not normal, and he's got that epic soft swap. And because I got the mashing sticks, I could just mash, and it's huge. But this guy, thank God, this is the catch of the day. This guy was level 420. Haha, funny weed number. The funny weed number, everybody. That guy's 420. Anyway, this host, he had 2 Moonlight Greatswords dropped, obviously. And because he has, like, decent vigor, he does not have the stats to wield those. So because he doesn't have damage, and because he doesn't know how to swap, he just immediately DCs mid-fight. Now this one, because it's Boa Pranchak, anybody who invades will know this. Boa Pranchak is almost always a cringe fest, so that is why I'm matching the cringe with the goofy EP swap with the wiggle tech. But so these guys are a weird case because they're all normally leveled. This is like an honest PogChamp gamer situation, and you'll just see I am nuking them. And I'm right out the gate with the cringe emotes and everything. I am being cringe. Cause this Boapron, I mean, I thought maybe, you know, this guy's overleveled. Nah, they're just, and I don't even know why I teabagged this guy. I guess I was having a bad time, and it seemed like they were totally ganking. And I think, if I remember correctly, they were ganking. I think I had reinvaded these people, but yeah, this guy has already DC'd. Probably before that Phantom even died, he DC'd, but it was too late for him. Okay, so this guy, I was sweating on these guys pretty hard because this Phantom was unimaginably overleveled, and this build isn't that equipped for that, as opposed to my my dual Vikes build being very equipped for that. It's made for that. But so I was sweating on those guys pretty hard, and he sent the Phantom home and immediately DC'd, but it was too late. Already got the naked teabag off, so yeah. That's an instance of a sweat lord DC, by the way. They're just like this is probably just a PvE guy. These guys were not being little stinkers. Right here, there's a very interesting occurrence that I don't think I've seen very often. So I'm mashing so hard like a complete ape that little ledge somehow stops me. I probably would have killed both of them, but the Phantom just yeets himself down. The elevator was a bit too fast for him. I think he missed the calculation there. But so I head on back up, and the host has already DC'd, I think, as soon as the Phantom died. So I get up and I don't even need to wait that long to see that sweet DC notification. Actually, I might be mistaken here. Oh, I guess okay. So he didn't do it as soon as his Phantom died. I think I know the timing pretty well. Here's some wholesome Chungus gaming. I spawned it into the world, and these guys were just already doing this, so I just joined them for a minute. I did not fight these guys, by the way. I would never ever fight these guys. If you're like a stinky PvEer and you're somehow watching this video this long, if you want to like fend off invaders, just like start running around and teabagging. Okay, here are the stats. So it's mainly just a vigor gouge with like bare minimum requirements met for sleep and a couple other physical stuff. I got Night Maiden's Mist, which is a really good zoning tool. I got the Swift Glintstone Shard. I got some cool stuff. I rarely cast though. I just have that casting stick on hard swap there. My cringe G9 fashion. I got my talismans. Yeah, that's the inventory there. Got my power shield. And yeah. Subscribe.